So guys, it's Declan here, and today, instead of bringing you guys a brand new RP glitch, I thought I would go ahead and show you guys how to make your own. Yes, I said it, this video is going to be showing you guys how to make your own RP glitch, and this is actually the latest version I put on my channel, and if you guys want to see that in action, I will leave a link to that in the top right corner of the screen via annotation or in the description below. So this is basically the complete version or the complete AFK version of the RP glitch that I did make the other day, the one where you don't even have to move when you spawn into the game. You can literally just stand there and get RP and then replay the mission, whereas with other capture jobs you did kind of have to move and then get into position. So this is the best RP glitch and I'm going to be showing you guys how to make it. So all I ask guys is that you leave a like on the video. Let's see if we can shoot for something well over 600 likes for this awesome tutorial, and with that said, let's begin. So guys, to start this off, the first thing you want to do is simply enter creator mode. You can do that by going into an online session, then pressing start, going across to online, and then going down to creator beta. Now the creator mode has been placed back into the game. For anybody who doesn't know, Rockstar did temporarily remove it yesterday, but it is now back into the game. Anyway, once you guys have spawned into creator mode, you want to select create a capture and then select content. Now I'm going to be trying to take you guys through this step by step, so hopefully you guys can understand this. But basically, once you are in your creator mode, you want to go ahead and press start, and then you want to select a location on the map that is very open. I choose the racetrack, but once you press start and go onto the map and you select a location, it will teleport you to that location on the map. So as you can see, I have now been teleported to the racetrack, and this is where I am going to be making the capture or the RP glitch. Anyway, once you are in a open enough location, the first thing you want to do is click on capture details. Now from here you do need to fill in a few details related to the job itself, starting off with the title. You can go ahead and name that anything you want, it doesn't really matter. And then the same for the description. Once again, this is your own RP job, so you can name these anything you want and then take a photo afterwards. Now as soon as you've done that, you are now onto the number of players and number of teams. Now this is down to personal preference once again. You need to make sure the number of players and number of teams is the exact same. So if you want this to be a 2-player job, then you will need to select the number of teams to 2 and the number of players to 2. Whereas if you want it to be a 3-player job, you will set it to number of teams to 3 and number of players to 3 also. Bear in mind though, whatever you select this to, say if you select this to a 2-player job, then you will need 2 players to start this game. Or if you select it to a 3-player job, then you will need at least 3 players to start the game. So just bear that in mind when you are selecting this option. So the next thing that you need to change is the team details. So all you want to do from there is go down to team details, then select team score, and then change every team's target score to 8 points. Make sure that every team's target score is set to 8 points, and from there simply hit B, and then you are pretty much done with the capture details. So hit B once again, and then go down to placement. Now this is where you're actually constructing the RP glitch yourself. So from there, click on place trigger and then select your trigger location and make sure that it is relatively close where you are going to be making the RP job itself. Now from there, go down to lobby camera and take a photo, and then once you guys have done that, go down to team capture points and then place a capture point for each team. So as you can see, simply place one down for team 1, then go across a little bit, then place it down for team 2, and then so on and so forth for team 3 and 4 if you are going to be using a 3rd and 4th team. Nevertheless, once you have selected the capture points, what you want to do is go up to team start points and then select team 1. Now here's what you have to do here guys, is simply place the start point anywhere you want, and then you have to pick it back up by hovering over the start point and then pressing A. That will pick it back up, and then once you guys have picked the start point back up, you want to take it straight over to the very center of the capture point. So as you can see, for team 1, select team 1 and put it directly in the center of team 1's capture point with the arrow pointing towards the right. And then you guys have to do that the same thing again for team 2. Once again, place the team start point down, pick it back up, and then place it directly in the center of the capture point with the arrow pointing towards the right. So as you can see, that little arrow there, make sure that it is facing towards the right. Anyway, once you have done that perfectly for each team, simply press B and then go down to capture objects. You are now at the last part of the glitch. As you can see, you cannot normally put the security case inside of the capture point. Now there is actually a glitch to do that, so what you want to do is simply place the security case down, then pick it back up by hovering over it and pressing A, and then once you guys have picked it back up, what you then want to do is take it over to the center of the capture point, as you can see right now, and you want to place it half inside the start point and half outside. Try to do it exactly as I do it here. Make sure that it is half inside and half outside of the start point, and to place it you need to press B. Now when you press B, it will glitch out and it will enable you to place the briefcase inside of the capture point. So now as you can see, the briefcase is inside of the capture point. It's also half inside of the start point and half outside of the start point. You want to do the same for each team. Once again, place the suitcase down, then pick it back up, then take it over to the team capture point, and then place it half inside of the center and half outside of the center, kind of like this. It is kind of hard to explain, so hopefully the video itself is self-explanatory. But press B to place it and it will glitch it out and place it exactly like so. Once again, this is really hard to explain, so I do apologize if it is hard to follow. Nevertheless, once you guys have done that, you have basically done the glitch, and all you now need to do is simply test it. So once you click test, you need to test it for team 1 to make sure that it's working, and as you can see, the briefcase is successfully glitching out and I am AFK. I do not have to move, which means it has successfully worked, and that if this race was, or this job, sorry, was actually published, then that would be giving me RP, as you guys are going to see at the end of the video. Nevertheless, once you have tested team 1, you then need to test team 2 just to see if it's working. Once again, as you can see, the briefcase is glitching out and it is giving me, well, it would be giving me RP if it wasn't actually in test mode. Anyway, once you have successfully tested each and every single one of the teams and they are perfectly set up and working, you can then simply save or publish the job, and then you have successfully done the glitch. You can then access it via your jobs or bookmark jobs, and then you can do this with your friends. As you can see, I do have a pre-made one here just to show you guys, and each and every single one of you guys get a mad amount of RP. You gain a ridiculous amount of RP. This is by far the best RP glitch in the game, and I'm going to leave the tutorial there. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and hopefully you guys can now go out there and make your own RP jobs. So hopefully you did enjoy. If you did, be sure to hit that like button down below, guys, for this awesome tutorial. Can we try and hit something well over 600 likes on this video? That would be awesome. And if you guys want to go ahead and follow us on Twitter, you can do that at 2dynamichd. We will always try to interact with you guys on there and keep you up to date on things like this. If you have any questions, make sure you ask us on there, and I'll be sure to get back to you. Anyway, with that said, I will see you all in the next video.
Hey Leute, Crimex hier und heute werde ich euch einen neuen super einfachen God Mode Glitch zeigen und wie dieser funktioniert, das seht ihr jetzt. Dafür begebt ihr euch zunächst zum Strip Club. Diesen werde ich euch jetzt auf der Karte zeigen, wobei ich denke, dass die meisten von euch genau wissen, wo sich dieser befindet. Seid ihr dann am Strip Club angekommen, dann fordert ihr jetzt einfach noch einen Job an bei einem NPC. Ich habe das Ganze jetzt bei Garrett gemacht. Habt ihr dann einen Job angefordert, dann könnt ihr euch auch schon in den Strip Club begeben. Im Strip Club angekommen, sucht ihr euch nun irgendeine Dame raus, die euch einen Lapdance geben wird. Dieser folgt ihr in den privaten Bereich. Es ist sehr wichtig, dass ihr jetzt noch euer Handy rausholt, bevor es in den privaten Bereich geht, denn dahinter könnt ihr das nicht machen. Jetzt geht ihr schon mal auf die Mission, damit ihr bereit seid, diese anzunehmen, und jetzt ist es ganz wichtig, dass ihr die Mission kurz davor startet, bevor ihr hier in diese Kabine reingeht. Also kurz bevor die Animation startet, müsst ihr noch die Mission starten, sodass dieses Missionsfeld hier über eurem Lapdance quasi ist. Jetzt müsst ihr die Mission einfach verlassen und dann war es das im Grunde genommen auch schon. Jetzt müsst ihr nur noch kurz warten, bis ihr dann draußen wieder gespawnt seid. Habt ihr alles richtig gemacht, dann müsste euer Charakter jetzt keinen Kopf mehr haben, aber keine Angst, der Kopf wird in wenigen Sekunden wieder spawnen. Jetzt im Moment könnt ihr auch noch keine Waffen ziehen, ihr müsst jetzt einfach hier noch ein paar Sekunden warten, ein bisschen in der Gegend rumlaufen, und wenn euer Kopf dann wieder da ist, dann könnt ihr auch schon eine Waffe ziehen und dann war es das im Grunde genommen auch schon. Jetzt seid ihr unzerstörbar, ihr habt jetzt den God Mode Glitch erfolgreich angewendet, ihr seht jetzt, euch kann absolut nichts mehr umbringen und dieser Glitch funktioniert wirklich absolut einfach. Damit kann man auf jeden Fall richtig geil seine Freunde trollen, denke ich, und wenn euch dieses Video gefallen hat, würde ich mich extrem darüber freuen, wenn ihr mir das mit einer positiven Bewertung zeigen könntet, und dann würde ich sagen, bis zum nächsten Mal, hallo Leute, euer Crimex.
So guys, today I'm going to be showing you how you can get an adder for free in GTA 5 Online, and this glitch is so easy to do, so I hope you guys do go on to enjoy. If you do, don't forget to hit that like button down below guys, that's all I ask, it really does help me out. And without further ado, let's get straight into this. So the first thing you guys want to do is go into any random online session. You can be in a normal online session, or you can be in an invite only, and you want to basically go to the adder spawn location. Now as you guys can see here, this is the location for the adder right here on the map. It spawns somewhere along this road, and it generally spawns in the daytime. Now all you guys have to do to get this to spawn, if you don't see it the first time along the road, what you then want to do is keep driving up and down the road as you guys can see me doing now, and one will eventually spawn, as you guys are going to see very shortly. Now once you guys do eventually get the adder to spawn in its location, what you then want to do of course is get into the adder. Then what you want to do from there is drive this adder over to your garage, as you are now going to be storing it inside of your garage using another glitch. So once you guys do eventually make it over to your garage, what you then want to do is simply park the adder a good distance away from the garage, as you guys can see me doing now. And if you guys are using the Eclipse Towers apartment, what you then want to do is park the adder on the road just outside of the garage. Now once you guys have parked it, get out and then walk into your garage, but at the same time guys, you want to have a friend who's willing to help you, and you want that friend to be in a completely different session to you. Now once he's in a completely different session, you want to have him host up a Rockstar created race. It has to be Rockstar created guys, and as long as he's in a completely different session and then he invites you to a Rockstar created race through the phone, then you are fine to go. Now once you guys are inside of your garage, you want to go ahead and get into any vehicle that you want to be replaced by the adder outside. So as you guys can see, I'm going to be using a Fusillade here, and this car is basically going to be replaced by the adder outside. Now once you guys are in the car, you want to bring up your phone, you want to go to your job list, you want to select your friend's invite to that Rockstar created race, and as you guys can see, it will bring up the invitation screen. Now from here guys, you have to be really precise and really fast. You want to accelerate and press A at the exact same time, and what that would do is it would drive outside of your garage, but at the same time you would accept the job, as you guys can now see, and then it will put you into the lobby of that job. So that's A and RT at the exact same time. On the PlayStation, that'll be X and RT at the same time, and basically that glitches it out and you will spawn into your friend's lobby. Now once you guys have spawned into your friend's lobby, you simply want to press B to quit as fast as you can, and as soon as you guys quit, there will be a loading process of around 20 to 30 seconds, but as soon as that loading process has finished, you will spawn down into your garage into a glitched position. Then once you guys have spawned down, you want to run over and get into the adder as fast as you can. Try to do it quicker than I did. I just about managed to do this, but as soon as you get into the adder, sit and wait in the vehicle until it glitches you back, as you guys can now see. And basically it's glitching me back into my garage, but this time I'm actually driving the adder out, and I have now got the adder and I now own it. So that is basically the glitch, guys. That is the insurance glitch, and this is how to get the adder for completely free in GTA 5 Online. So I hope you guys did enjoy. As you guys are now going to see, I can drive this straight into my garage, no problem, and then iCrazy Teddy comes along and crashes straight into me, the troll. You guys can check Teddy out in the description down below. A link to his channel will be in there. But nevertheless, guys, I hope you did enjoy. If this did help you out, be sure to drop a like down below. Also, if you want to duplicate this adder and then sell the duplicated version, I made a video on that yesterday. A link to that will be down in the description down below. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video.